Welcome to the Substitutes. It's time for the title showdown. We've got Manchester City versus Liverpool, and we've got a very anxious Liverpool fan with us. Gaurav, how are you feeling today? That's anxious.
Me taking a lot bigger gulps than that, I think, throughout the next 2 hours. Very nervous, obviously. It's a big game. It's funny, obviously too much detail, but like I was in the bathroom before this and I was having a quiet moment thinking to myself, as most men do. I was taking a shit. I don't know why you had to go PG-18 on everyone. But yeah, I was taking a shit. And I was just thinking, like, I was trying to think of what the Liverpool players are probably thinking in the dressing room right now, like before they go out and before they warm up. They must be looking at that City squad and thinking, we're 1 point off of you in the last 4 years. And when we started winning, we didn't stop winning except for last season. And I'm hoping that that's the fire that they go into the game with, that the only reason you beat us to anything last season was because we didn't have a defense. Like, I hope there's a sense of vengeance and pride in that Liverpool team right now. And they're thinking, this is the game where we can absolutely take back everything that we are owed for the kind of football we've played. Like, I'm really excited. I think the lineup is absolutely perfect from Jurgen Klopp. It's the best lineup on form. I think a lot of people would have said, oh, maybe Salah has not scored an open goal since Feb. I think that's complete nonsense.
Really?
His play has still been brilliant. His overall play has still been amazing, and he's been chipping in. So I really don't care. But interesting proposition for City as well, to look at the other side of it. They're being chased. They weren't really chased last year. And if you look at the fact that they had a 14-point gap, even if you take the games in hand out of it, it was like it was a pretty decent gap.
Yeah, it was.
It was an 8-point gap at the very least. So, there was a lot that City have lost in terms of momentum, but they're a world-class team, and I'd probably say the best squad in the world. So probably the best manager in the world, arguably. I would always argue for Klopp. This is it, man. This is as good as English football gets in the last 5 years. It's City, Liverpool. It's the 2 best managers in the world, the 2 best squads, I think, in Europe. And this is England's best showcase of football. So anything can happen. Everything I think will happen. Hopefully we won't see any bookings or red cards, like take the game away. Hopefully VAR doesn't ruin the game. Hopefully you just see football dominate tonight. And yeah, let's just hope that, for my sake at least, that Liverpool get 3 points, dude, because, dude, it's been such a great season. Surprised City didn't score there. But should I be? It's Raheem Sterling.
I don't know. Again, these are one of those sitter like goals. How do you miss that? This is like the FIFA goal.
But Sterling misses sitters. That's what he does.
Yeah.
MJ, Champions League final against Chelsea. Tap in.
That's fair. That's fair. I was
City
busy.
Look good here though, and they
scored.
scored.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fucking hell. Fucking De Bruyne. Does that take a deflection? Because it took 2.
Off the post.
No, he took a deflection as well, I think. Because De Bruyne has obviously got a great shot on him, but I don't expect him to beat Allison from there, dude. That's
honestly, as a neutral, this is the best case scenario when one team scores. I kind of like this scenario just from a match perspective. I know from your perspective, Gaurav, this is the worst. It's actually not the worst case scenario. It's if you're gonna give up a goal, give it up early.
It's such a dirty fucking goal to concede. It's a quick free kick. It goes off of Matip's bottom, and oh god, dude, it's so awful.
Hey, it's a good shot though too. Give credit to the.
No, De Bruyne has played. He's played really well.
But it did take a huge deflection.
Klopp's just like, keep it going, bro. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't expect Liverpool to sit down. They might like soak up a little bit of pressure for a little bit, but then
there's flares on the pitch now. These fucking City fans. At this stage, it's been really messy from them.
Messy from them, and also again, I think City is passing the ball around really nicely in the like 7 minutes or whatever.
Yeah,
they've
100%.
done very they're not giving up possession easily, and they are taking it back easily. Liverpool just seem a little stiff right now. I think they need to warm up their legs. They need to just relax a little bit.
That's better. That's much better. Salah, Jota. Oh, here's Robertson. Chips the ball to Trent. Here's Jota!
They have this. It's good. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is why I was saying that I don't think that the game will be over just yet.
Yes, no, we're 12 minutes in, bro.
Yeah, this is what I kept saying. Like, I'm not like I fully expect Liverpool to fight back.
That's I thought it would have touch from
yeah, I thought the goal would have been given offside, but City player cut it off before
That's
it reached.
Such a great touch from Trent. Just cushions it right into Jota's path. Just as I was saying, he's not taking his time on the ball and first timing everything. That was a good thing the first time. All right, you got me.
It's good movement. It's nice, but there was what you had said actually earlier. There was a mistake by Ederson. I think he could have done better.
Yeah, he went
did
over
get something on the ball, and it goes through him, which
is poor keeping.
Yeah.
But that's Ederson, though. Like, I do feel that Ederson is always capable of something like that.
Well, I think that's a bit harsh.
I don't. I've seen him do it quite a number of times in games.
Okay, so here's my question. Allison also makes similar mistakes every season. I didn't
see Allison do it with the same amount of frequency.
I think if you're... So here's my point. This is the point I'm trying to get to. If you're a keeper that plays for a team that dominates possession and almost expects you to play as a center back in terms of like your distribution, you're gonna make mistakes against teams that press well. Like, that's why they press you well. Like, it's going to happen to some degree, right? So I think that's a bit harsh on Ederson. Like, I honestly think if Allison isn't alive at the same time, he starts for Brazil. 100%. And he's the best keeper in the Premier League with no doubt. Like, we won't even question it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate saying that because he's a City player, but I'm just being honest.
Liverpool, after the goal, have not got their foothold again back in. They're still very tiki-taka, pissy-passa over here, over there kind of thing. Yeah. They're playing in their half most of the time.
Ball progression.
The high line has disturbed their rhythm.
Yeah. The ball progression is definitely an issue. You're 100% right. You're not seeing the likes of Thiago, Fabinho, or Henderson get more than a second on the ball to turn and pick a pass. So yeah, City are playing fantastically well, very tight.
But you know what that means, right? Like, they're pressing really high, but that means that it's going to take is one ball, one like really accurate ball from Trent or Thiago, and that just unlocks the whole City defense.
Especially with those three up front, the fucking three What is it? The 3 arrows?
The red arrows.
So, Niraj, what's your prediction?
I think Liverpool win today and still lose the league.
I hate you.
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't miss you at
honestly,
all, bro. What a dick. I didn't miss you at all, bro. What a
the best prediction I've heard so far.
No, I honestly think they can win this because City will mess up second half, I feel.
But
Because they're not taking their
it'd be even
chances.
funnier. I know I'm dreaming, but it'd be even funnier if they lost the league because they lost to United.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely what's going to happen. Let's just be sure about that. We're all on the
It's
same
not.
page, right?
Harry Maguire.
Listen, if Harry Maguire scores 2 goals and gives 1 goal in his own side, that's fine. We win the game, right?
true.
So
Liverpool's nerves have been showing since the beginning of the game. Klopp's teams are not usually this edgy for big games. They're very relaxed. I don't know this. They seem very on edge for this one.
Is that a goal or is that offside? Is that a goal or is that offside? It looks like it's a goal. Jesus is celebrating.
It's going to be very tight, by the way.
And Allison is
like
very
3 City players outside, but Jesus just jumped through, and it looked to be just level, but it's going to be like the VAR lines right over there. That is.
Can I just say he scored 5 times in 6 games? He hasn't scored in 80 games before that.
Oh, that is so offside. Come on.
No, I think.
Bro, but Allison doesn't know where that ball is going. Actually,
He knows exactly where that ball is.
No, I don't. It's okay.
Beautiful.
It's a goal. It's a goal.
It's a goal. It's a goal. It's gorgeous. And it's like, was that from De Bruyne, by the way? That looked like a De Bruyne type cross.
I think
it was Cancelo. Yeah.
Regardless, like it was a gorgeous cross. And a great finish, by the way. Oh, just on, by the way. I mean, the very reliable VAR lines are telling me it's just onside.
Can I just say this game's been more end-to-end and less about midfield control? So everything Keane was saying before the game hasn't really happened.
There's been no midfield.
Because by the way, if you've noticed, like, there's not a lot of control in midfield because both teams are pressing. City are pressing really high up. So when Liverpool get the ball in midfield, or they just try and hit the first time pass,
they don't have the time to.
Yeah, they really don't have the time because it's.
But normally in these situations, you still see. I mean, Liverpool's different, but City still try to spread out wide, just try and control the pace of the game. But they don't care right now; they're just going for it.
Yeah.
This is what Grav talked about this earlier. When City were up 1-0, they don't know how to do that, like midfield to midfield, pass to pass. They'll continuously start like push forward, which gives them exploitation on the back end.
I mean, if Brendan Rodgers did that, Omar would be hitting on this. But because it's Pep, it's all right. To be honest.
Oh my god, dude! I'm
Omar, go on.
Fucking exploding right now. I'm so fucking angry. The standards are so fucking low right now.